Welcome everyone. This educational video about national symbols of India. India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world. It has achieved all-round socio-economic progress since independence. As the seventh largest country in the world, India stands apart from the rest of Asia, marked off as it is by mountains and the sea, which give the country a distinct geographical entity. Bounded by the Great Himalayas in the north, it stretches southwards and at the Tropic of Cancer, tapers off into the Indian Ocean between the Bay of Bengal on the east and the Arabian Sea on the west. National animal. The tiger is the national animal of India. It is the symbol of India's wealth of wildlife. The national animal of India was adopted in April 1973. Its scientific name is Panthera tigris. The Bengal tiger is a striped animal with a thick yellow coat of fur with dark stripes. The Royal Bengal tiger is the symbol of strength, agility, and grace. The Royal Bengal tiger is majestic, regal and lethal at the same time, which makes it one of the most distinguished carnivores among the Indian fauna. It is known for its mystic and charming features that set it apart from the rest of the wild animals found anywhere in India. It is these qualities that makes it the national animal of India. National bird. The Indian peacock, Pavo cristatus, the national bird of India, is a colorful, swan-sized bird, with a fan-shaped crest of feathers, a white patch under the eye and a long, slender neck. The male of the species is more colorful than the female, with a glistening blue breast and neck and a spectacular bronze-green tail of around 200 elongated feathers. The female is brownish, slightly smaller than the male and lacks the tail. The elaborate courtship dance of the male, fanning out the tail and preening its feathers, is a gorgeous sight. It was selected as the country's national bird on January 26, 1963. National flag. The national flag is a horizontal tricolor of deep saffron, kesari, at the top, white in the middle and dark green at the bottom, with the Ashoka Chakra, a 24-spoke wheel, in navy blue at its center. It was adopted in its present form during a meeting of the Constituent Assembly held on the 22nd of July 1947, and it became the official flag of the Union of India on the 15th of August 1947. The flag was subsequently retained as that of the Republic of India. In India, the term tricolor almost always refers to the Indian national flag. National fruit. The mango is the national fruit of India. It has been cultivated in India since immemorial time. The mango belongs to the genus Mangifera and is a fleshy stone fruit. Mangoes are rich in nutrients like vitamin D, C, and A. It is also known as the king of fruits. The mango tree is home to South Asia. Mangoes are harvested in the month of March till the end of May during the summer season. In India, there are almost over 100 varieties of mangoes. They are in a various range of colors, sizes, and shapes. It has been cultivated in India since time immemorial. People eat mangoes ripely or prepare them green as pickles or sauces. National tree. The national tree of India is banyan tree. Scientific name is Ficus bengalensis. The banyan, which belongs to the fig family, spreads across a broad area, takes root, and continues to live and regenerate for thousands of years. It grows more trunks and branches over time, extending its life expectancy. It is said to be immortal in Indian mythology. Many Indian villages are built around huge, shady banyan trees that provide a nice setting for public gatherings and village council meetings. The root system of this tree is the most extensive of all the trees, and it can easily cover several acres. National sports. It is a widespread misconception that hockey is the national game of India. In reality, no sport is officially registered as the national sport of the country. National sports encourage people to be physically active and emphasize the relevance and importance of sports to citizens. A specific national sport for a country makes a difference in how citizens interpret it and indulge in it. The national sport of India has not been declared by the Government of India as of now. But hockey is considered an unofficial national sport of India. Hockey is considered India's national game because it is one of the oldest games. It was approved by the Indian Hockey Federation in 1925. The first international hockey tour for Indians was played against New Zealand, with 21 games, of which India won 18. Indian hockey team's victories made them stand out and encouraged more and more citizens to play hockey. Hockey was popular from 1928 to 1956. This period was considered golden, as India won 6 consecutive gold medals at the Olympic Games. This is why hockey was believed to be the national game of India. National Anthem, Jano Ganom Man O. The song was composed originally in Bengali by Rabindranath Tagore, adopted in its Hindi version as our national anthem. Jano Ganom Mano is the national anthem of the Republic of India. It was originally composed as Varoto Vagyo Bidhata in Bengali by polymath Rabindranath Tagore on the 11th of December 1911. The first stanza of the song Varoto Vagyo Bidhata was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India as the national anthem on the 24th of January 1950. A formal rendition of the national anthem takes approximately 52 seconds. A shortened version consisting of the first and last lines, and taking about 20 seconds to play, is also staged occasionally. It was first publicly sung on the 27th of December 1911 at the Calcutta session of the Indian National Congress. National Calendar. The national calendar based on the Saka era with Chaitra as its first month and a normal year of 365 days was adopted from the 22nd of March 1957 along with the Gregorian calendar for the following official purposes. 1. Gazette of India. 2. News broadcast by All India Radio. 3. Calendars issued by the Government of India and 4. Government communications addressed to the members of the public. Dates of the national calendar have a permanent correspondence with dates of the Gregorian, 1 Chaitra falling on the 22nd of March normally and on the 21st of March in leap year. National flower. The glory of being the national flower of India goes to lotus, or the water lily, an aquatic plant of Nymphaea family. The big attractive pink flowers have symmetrically arranged petals and broad floating that impart the sense of serenity and beauty. They are considered quite sacred by the Hindus, a major section of the Indian population. It is said to represent long life, honor, good fortune and triumph. Lotus can live both in fresh shallow waters and in muddy swamps and can regerminate for thousands of years, symbolizing survival and purity of heart, mind and soul in all conditions. National song, Vande Mataram, is India's national anthem. I bow to thee, mother, it literally implies. It's a poem adapted from Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay's novel Anandamath, published in 1882. It was written in both Bengali and Sanskrit. Jadunath Bhattacharya composed the soundtrack for the film. Vande Mataram is a patriotic song that was instrumental in the Indian independence movement. Rabindranath Tagore sang it for the first time in a political context at the 1896 session of the Indian National Congress. The first 2 verses of the song were designated as India's official, national song, in 1950. National emblem. The lion capital of Ashoka is a sculpture of 4 Asiatic lions that are standing back to back on a wide base. The lion capital was erected in the 3rd century by Emperor Ashoka of Mauryan dynasty to show the spot of Buddha where he proclaimed first gospel of peace. The 3 lions, which is the national emblem of India. The national emblem of India is an adaptation of lion capital of Ashoka at Sarnath along with the motto of Satyamev Jayate. The lion capital is now preserved in the Sarnath Museum in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India. The present emblem was officially adopted on the 26th of January 1950. The national emblem should be treated with great respect and cannot be used anywhere. It is the official seal for all the national and state government officers and is compulsory part on the letterhead of all the government papers. Thank you for watching my video. I have described about the national insignia of India. Please subscribe my channel with bell icon to get more interesting videos. Thank you everyone.